Hello, fellow agents. I want to share with you some experience that I have with the biggest mistakes that I have found in lead generation. And in my 17 and a half years of generating leads, let me tell you, I've had a lot of gain and I've had a lot of pain, and I've helped a lot of agents with really getting to the point that they're making more money off of lead gen. So how do you do that? I think in order to do that, you have to go learn from my experience, right? So what are the mistakes that agents, even like myself, that we've made that I want to help you avoid so that you can maximize the value of your leads? And before I jump into it, if you like this information, when you're done, please go ahead and subscribe, turn on the notification, and give me the thumbs up so that YouTube can find us and I can help you with more content to make your real estate career successful. I'm Kim Barber with Kim Barber Group and eXp Realty, and I've helped thousands of owners and agents with real estate since 2004. The biggest mistakes in lead generation, you're going to hear this a lot, right? Number one, you don't call. If somebody has taken the time to give you their phone number, their email, entered their address, they're basically saying, I'm okay for you to call. And I think we get it in our mind that I'm nervous to call, they don't want me to call, I'm gonna sound salesy. But let's face it, they've come and given you the phone number. So give them a call. So the number one thing is the phone call. And they will say, including me, that you need to call within 5 minutes. Right? So if you are outside of that window, don't just not call because you're not in the 5 minutes. Give them the call and then call again, right? And so the biggest thing, number one, is not making the initial contact. If they don't answer, send a text, right? Send the text. Hey, thanks for visiting my website. There's more scripts that I can share with you, but I just want to kind of go through the biggest mistakes. So lead generation, you've made the phone call. Now the biggest mistakes have to do with the follow-up. If we don't follow up with the leads, then we're not going to convert, right? So what happens? What are the biggest mistakes? I call, I don't add their phone number to my database, or I call and I don't update the names. I don't perhaps set up their buyer searches or their seller searches. So here I'm going to explain some ideas about what you want to do to avoid these biggest mistakes in lead generation. Number one is not reaching out and making that initial conversation. So number two really is setting up like their profile. So if you don't have a database, then I would highly encourage you to create one. And what you want to do is go into your CRM, your database, whatever it is that your leads are going into, and update their contact information. Sometimes they come in, the leads come in, and the phone number is in the name field, or things are like all lowercase. And the reason you want to do that is because when you start sending automated messages, you really want it to not say, hey, 1234 Main Street, it was nice for you to come out to my website. You need to say, hey, Jane Doe, or hey, John Doe. So when you talk to them on the phone, make sure to go into their profile and first of all, grab their name and put that in there. So then when you start setting up some automated messages, which are talked about in other videos, then it actually says, hey, Jane Doe, hey, Mike Smith, it was great talking to you. So call them, talk to them, update the profile. The next thing that's really important is it's a high likelihood that they came to your open house where you put in their contact information. They came to your website looking for a property or their seller evaluation. And so they're coming looking for something specific, right? And so enter buyers and sellers want to look at homes, right? That's what they want. They go to Zillow, they go to Redfin. You want them to come back to your website. And so give them what they're looking for. If they send and requested a seller valuation, set it up, right? Set it up so that when you talk to them on the phone, say, hey, for example, I know that it's really important when you own stocks to pay attention to the stock value. I really feel as an experienced professional that it's important for you to also update and understand what's happening in your neighborhood. Isn't it, it's nice when we can drive down the street and we know what's happening. Would you find that valuable? Or can I set up this free service for you? So Go ahead and send them neighborhood reports, right? Hopefully your system that you're using for your website, your CRM, has these functionalities. And if they don't, reach out to me. I can encourage you to look at different products. But at the end of the day, that is one of the best things that your website should offer you, is a back end that allows you to bring the leads in, update their contact information, make the phone calls, record the phone calls, put in their searches, right? So that they get automatic trips, and the same thing with their neighborhood. So what happens here? You're adding value, right? When we add value to what we're giving back to a homeowner or a want to be homeowner, then you're going to get more open rate. They're going to see your name more. And those are the mistakes that most people have, is when you don't do these things, then you're really missing out on the opportunity for converting the lead generation. So if you have some questions, go ahead and comment down below, and I'll do my best to reach out and help you out. If you find this valuable, do me a favor and subscribe. Give me the thumbs up. It's free. And turn on the notifications, because I'll be giving you lots of information each week on this channel.